It just went down in the spirit world last night. It went down and it went down hard. This is my dream. I found myself in like an apartment complex or a townhome type deal. And they had injected me with so many anesthetics that my cheeks, I couldn't talk. And I was nearly blacked out again. And one of these perps kept trying to get me to give him an okay to let him rape me in this condition. And I was still conscious enough that I kept saying no. And I was like, why are you doing this to me? Don't you understand you have a better chance getting with someone like me while I'm conscious? And there were a group of people around. And I saw one of my friends that was already passed to the other side, named Justin. And there were females around. There were about 8 people around. 6 to 8 people. And they tried to throw me a bag of money, but I left it on the ground. I kept wanting them to not do that to me. And this one person just didn't want to listen. And they kept trying to like push themselves on me, and I was crying, saying no. And this whole time, my cheeks, I could barely talk. My mouth was weird, and I was whimpering all night. And so this group of people, while this is going on in the apartment, I tried to use my phone, and I tried to spell help, and they cut it off. And then they left this apartment complex, and they were walking down the street, and they made me walk with them. Security walked by us at first, and then they turned back around, and it was a raid. So when the security guy turned back around, there were more police in front, and they started catching everybody. And they wanted to arrest me too, and I was like, no, I'm a victim. Check my blood right now. Check my blood. And I could barely speak, but I was like, check my blood. They were doing this to me in Colorado, and now it's happening here too. I said, it's the ring. They got a ring. I was there when they got busted last night in my dream. And then she checked my temperature, and she looked at my eyes, and she goes, she's a victim. She's a victim. So they recognized me as one of the victims. And this one cop was giving me a hug while sitting in his lap. It was quite weird. So I'm not sure if that cop was dirty or if he's like some weird perv, because I was uncomfortable sitting in his lap in the dream. And then I saw one of my old friends named Owen, who was working with the police. And when I saw Owen, I was like, oh my God, Owen. And he took a double look at me because he didn't realize it was me. And then he was like, oh my goodness, sweetie. And he gave me a hug. They're going to get caught, okay? They're going to get caught. They got caught in spirit world last night. They got caught in the spirit world. So, and I know this thing is big, so they're going to be catching people everywhere. But I believe some of the people that were involved with my particular, and maybe a few other girls, they're catching them. It went down last night. I just woke up, and I wanted to tell my dream while it was super, super fresh. I woke up whimpering. Like whimpering. And for a good portion of the dream, I was fully aware that I was sleeping. And normally when I sleep and I whimper like that, I try to like wake myself up. I don't continue in it, but I stayed in it last night. I stayed in it this morning. And I woke up and the clock was directly at 8:08. It's 8:21 now. I'm Sunsweet Peach. Stay safe. Watch your surroundings. God bless. Love and light.